Just like that, we're back.
Ta-da!
Hi.
Pacer, how's it going?
It's going pretty good. Wanted to show the power of noise and RP.
I think you've done that a couple of times now. So how did your last round go? Give us an update.
It was Leela versus my RP.
Okay.
And it went pretty well. He early account siphoned me. He was playing Snitch Orivar in it, which gave him all the information he needed, so no surprise Cortex kills or anything like that. But he account siphoned me early on, but I was able to I have a lot of economy, so I was able to come back with that. One key difference in the game, I think, was I was about to score Nisei.
Yeah.
I had no rezzed ice in front. My one piece of ice in front of R&D was not rezzed. HQ was rezzed up. The Nisei server was not rezzed up. But before the turn, on his fourth click, he inside jobbed R&D, and I rezzed my ice anyways, just so he couldn't bounce it back. And then the crucial part of that turn, I scored that Nisei. Then I scored another Nisei like 2 turns later.
Mm-hmm.
So I had 2 counters. He account siphoned me while I had 6 credits, and I used one of them then. And then a couple turns later, kind of had some economy going, and laid down a future perfect, advanced it twice. And he was low on money, but he had just enough that he could get through R&D.
Right.
So he ran once, or he installed his code gate breaker. Second click he ran, and it was I had Ashigaru unrezzed.
Mm-hmm.
And Enigma and a pup. So he took the damage from pup, pumped and broke the Enigma. I had to let him see one card. There's no way I could stop him. It was not an agenda, so he trashed whatever it was. And his third click, he ran back, and I was like, the odds are in my favor because I'm only playing 8 agendas.
Right.
But I ended the run anyways because he didn't have enough to
get in again.
To get in through my other server to steal it. And then he ran on last click, and I had to res the Ashigaru, which leaving me just enough money to score the future perfect.
Wow.
And I checked the top of R&D, and it was a agenda. So
good call.
Nice,
that was
foresight.
That was.
And then what about the noise? Just mill
noise
out?
was no. As much as everybody was saying that I was going to mill out today, I did not mill anybody out because I didn't play against PE. And noise was Blue Sun. That was a tough matchup because the first half of the game, I don't know if he's on Scorched. I don't have a ton of credits unless I get my engine going. But it was he stabilized. Wasn't scoring out fast. I was making a lot of runs just seeing what all the ice was. It had Crypsis out. No counters on it. It's my safety net. So in case anything nasty was rezzed. Then it got down to where I killed his hive in front of R&D. It was on my turn. It wasn't like I played a parasite and he bounced it. It was just data suckers and everything. And had an incubator and medium. Pushed medium up to 5 counters or 4 counters, something like that.
Yeah.
Ran a couple of times. Saw 6 cards. Saw an NAPD, which could not steal because I had 3 credits. And stole 1 2-pointer. Then goes on. He scores a 3-pointer that high risk committee. Yep. And then he scores an NAPD, and he has 1 installed in advanced. And he doesn't clear yet, so my medium's at 7.
So you just ignore the installed.
I ignore it. There's as long as he's not going to purge, I'm going to keep threatening.
Right.
So I counted up my money the turn before. I knew he was going to, I knew he was going to try to win if he had it in hand. So the turn before I set up with a cash and whatnot, and ate what I could. Had just enough money to make a Hail Mary run into R&D. It was 7 or 8 counters on medium. And he rezzed a curtain wall, and using my 2 cyber feeders and all my data suckers, I was able to get through with having like 3 credits left.
That's amazing. So if it was an NAPD, you couldn't even score it.
I saw an NAPD, but the very last card I saw was another 2-pointer.
Oh, nice.
So it was
well done.
Yeah, that was 2 close matches.
Yeah, that's tough to make that decision not to run.
Yeah, we saw his deck on the stream. He's a good player. Yeah. So now you won, but is there anything you would like to update your decks on in the future?
Hopefully, probably maybe take Claude out. I mean, it's one of those things like it doesn't hurt Noise that much because,
right.
At the very least, you're going to mill and you get with Aesop. But there's not been a lot played, so I'm going to try to keep an eye on the meta and play with it as an ebb and flow. Like
if NEH comes back.
Yeah, I mean, we saw in our very first round or second round, we had Michael playing it in Professor, and he never had to play it. He had it on Personal Workshop, sitting there with one
Aaron's
counter
playing
left.
Taxing in being deck too.
Right, but even the threat of it just being there was huge because Aaron couldn't come out and score.
Yeah, it was.
So it'll be interesting to see where Clot sort of ends up, whether it's in an Anarch deck or in like a Shaper deck like that.
Yeah, and it's actually funny. When I played against Aaron, same thing. I had Clot early on and just laid it out there, and
he's like, I've seen this before.
Yeah, it was just he couldn't. He had the Sand too.
Right,
but
if you spend a turn purging, then that gives the runner a whole extra turn.
Oh yeah, it's great.
It's a whole different game. Like we saw 3 games of Aaron on the stream, and the game where he was playing against a Clot completely different from the other 2 games. It was a big deal. So what do you think of the meta right now, Pacer?
I saw a lot of interesting decks. RP a lot.
Yeah.
Shaper, Kate, still up there, and Blue Sun. I think Blue Sun can be up there with the right builds. I don't like the kill decks, but I do like the. No offense. I do like the just credits and Adonis campaign.
Probably about 1.25 right now, I guess.
Maybe better. I don't know.
Very close.
It's good. Yeah. I hope to make it back, and I'll play different decks.
Yeah, Aaron said the same. Yeah. So
we look forward to seeing you at the future tournaments. We're gonna have some other prizes besides just the invitations. So
but congratulations on that.
Oh, thank you.
At the very least, we'll see you in September.
Here's your award.
Oh,
the gold medal.
He's got a golden ticket.
Ferrero Rocher.
They are the best.
They're really. I mean, it's
pretty solid.
It's like chocolate covering Nutella, right?
So, yeah, Nutella's really.
Speaking
good.
of which, if you're looking to sponsor a tournament or anything, Ferrero.
we got you.
Roger.
So, sure.
It's French.
All of the above. So
or Nutella.
That works.
or Nutella, actually. Yeah, that would be great. So I think with that, thank you, Pacer, for coming
problem.
to play.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
One more time, shout-outs to our sponsors, FCB, for hosting us today. It was really great. Impotent Mortal. Boom.
Impotent, not impotent.
Makes all sorts of great games.
I may have called it Impotent Mortal.
I've never seen it, so I just assumed it was Impotent Mortal.
I think it's impudentmortal.com. Yeah, so check them out. Make some really great tokens and components and stuff. PeachHack.com. That'll take you to the YouTube channel where this whole stream will go up in the next few weeks.
So if you guys missed the game between Aaron and Ahmed,
classic Netrunner.
Great, one of the best Netrunner games I've seen. Go do yourself a favor, watch it.
Yeah, Ahmed got swept, right? Yeah,
yes,
really
actually.
Great game. Really great game.
And his best friend.
There's a small rivalry here.
And then big thanks to Ben, I guess, PeachHack, for running all this at Dodge Pong. That is the channel we're on, so give him a follow. Keep coming back. We'll be back for more later. And then Randall, Corey.
I'll see you guys in 2 weeks at Raven's Nest. Ben will be streaming it, and I'll be running it. So hopefully it'll be just as good as this one, if not better.
So we're gonna cut to music. Thanks for watching, guys. I think that's it for us, honestly, for the day. So have a good one.
This is Randall and Josh for PeachHack. Logging off.